Hello Virgo, Jessica here with Cardinal Signs. Welcome to your decision reading. This reading is going to run roughly from mid-July through to mid-August. So we're looking at two choices, two paths that you could potentially go down. I'd like you to take a moment and consider what your options are. Assign one of your choices to be represented by the spread for path 1 and the other to be represented by the spread for path 2. Once you feel ready, we can begin. So we'll start by talking about messages coming in for path 1. There's a sense of spinning, swirling, and merging. Two things blending together. These two things are quite distinct. I wouldn't say opposite, but close to it. Yet they complement each other very well, and they seem to be coming together and blending seamlessly. For path 2, message coming in, there's a strong sense of support and structure associated with this path. You'd have to really shoot for this, claim it as yours, really go for it. There's a lot of room for growth and expansion with path 2. The word lofty is coming in. So these might be lofty goals, high-reaching goals perhaps. So let's take a look at the cards. What does Virgo need to know about a decision? A decision to be made mid-July through mid-August by Virgo. A lot of effort being put in here. You've perhaps been pushing very hard and feeling tired. So we want to receive messages of guidance regarding path 1 and path 2. What does Virgo need to know about path 1 and path 2? Messages of guidance for Virgo. Okay, overall energy for path 1, we have judgment. This is beyond illusion. Two things to consider. We have the 9 of Swords, sorrow, and we have the Master. This is a unique card in the Osho Zen Tarot. Where this path could lead you if you chose to go down it. 2 of Cups and the King of Wands, the Creator. Okay. Overall energy for path 2. We have the 3 of Wands, experiencing. Two things to consider. We have the 2 of Wands, possibilities. And we have the Queen of Swords, morality. Where this path could lead you, should you choose to go down it. The World, completion. And the 5 of Cups, clinging to the past. Okay, so let's start off by talking about path 1. This is a fairly major decision. So we have judgment. There's a lot of weight, a lot of finality, the sense that you couldn't really go back if you wanted to. So you want to make sure that you don't make this decision in haste. You want to make sure that you take all the time that you need. Carefully consider everything from every angle. Don't rush. Give yourself the time. There's the need to really do some internal work here. Really look within yourself and figure out what it is that you want and need in order to expand and grow. Because there's a lot of expansion and growth associated with this path. So it's going to be a fairly demanding path. So you almost have to prepare yourself for that. Be ready for it. two things to consider. There is a sorrow here. There's a hurt. This can also be just worry and anxiety, troubling your mind. I feel like you are in some way removed from this. It's probably your sorrow and your hurt, but for some reason it feels like you are almost observing this in a way. It's like you're very aware of it in a detached way. Because it's just paired with the Master card, which is a very wise and spiritual energy with the Judgment card. There's a sense of almost kind of rising up out of yourself and taking a look at your situation from a distance. You might be doing a lot of internal work. You might actually be doing some deep meditative work where you'll be experiencing this, almost like you're seeing your situation out of body is coming up here. Perhaps in dream, you'll be having some intuitive guidance coming in, or some kind of deep awareness, some messages. They might be hard to swallow. There might be news coming in that is difficult for you to hear, but is ultimately necessary in order for you to be able to make this choice with clarity. Where this path could lead you, if you chose to go down it. We have friendliness, the Two of Cups, and we have the Creator. So it looks very promising. There is a partnership of some kind, and I did see the message that came in was for path 1 was that there were going to be two distinct things that were going to be blended and merging together. We can see that illustrated here in this Two of Cups. We have two distinct things. These are probably going to be people, yourself and another person, in some kind of partnership, whether it is a family, business, love. Blending and merging your unique ideas and talents together to make something that is quite beautiful and quite fulfilling for both of you. There's a lot of equality and reciprocity in this partnership. You may be partnering with a fire sign individual. This can be male or female, potentially an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, or just someone who is incredibly passionate, very driven, excellent with business, has quite a vision, and it's go-getter. They have a charisma. They really draw you to them. So that's a possibility. I find that I want to clarify this pairing here. So I'm just going to pull from another deck and see. What is this Nine of Swords and the Master? Further clarification for the Nine of Swords and the Master. What does this mean for Virgo? What is Virgo dealing with here? Okay, so this is about boundaries. Boundaries perhaps being overstepped. Boundaries not being respected. There's a little bit of defensiveness as well. This is the Seven of Wands here. They're grappling with the situation, trying to find firm footing, reestablishing yourself in a way that feels stable and grounded. And it's difficult. I feel that something's coming in that's really kind of knocking you off your feet here. So just be aware of that. Okay. For path 2, we have the Three of Wands, experiencing. This is a very exciting energy. There is, in this card, I feel that there is a longing for something new. There is a longing to explore, to really test the boundaries of your life, of the way that you have experienced life thus far. There's a spirit of adventure coming in through this path. It's not that there is fear or resistance. There is perhaps a moment of pause that comes in, though, where you ask yourself, is this what I want to do? I think you're going to have that moment. Is this what I want to do? And it'll be yes, step forward, or no. Now, two things to consider. Two of Wands and morality. A lot of possibilities opening up here, a lot of opportunities coming your way. It looks very, very exciting. There's a great deal of vision. There's visionary energy coming in for you, where you're going to be able to see far off into the future, long-sighted goals here. And I was getting a very strong sense of loftiness. Lofty was the word. And we can see that you're really rising up above the landscape of your life and surveying the scene and seeing where it is that you want to put your focus. This is a very focused energy, this Queen of Swords. You may be dealing with a Queen of Swords, possibly. Could be male or female, it's general. Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, perhaps. Or this might be you. I feel more so that for a lot of you, that this is more so your energy that you're harnessing at this time. It's claiming your freedom. It's giving yourself permission to have that adventure, to really embrace something new and exciting that you're passionate about and that you've been wanting to explore for some time. You may have felt that you have been tied down for a while and that you have not been free to get out there. So an opportunity is coming in. Where this path could lead you. We have the World. So there's a lot of fulfillment, like big success coming in with this card, where you're going to feel that on many different levels in your life, that you are feeling complete. It's like this choice has the ability to meet many of the needs that you have and many of the desires that you have wanted to fulfill. This can be intimidating. There is a little bit of resistance to that. This can be very overwhelming to have so much opening up for you all at once or within a very short period of time. So many new doors opening, so many new possibilities, and also other doors closing, having to say farewell to things that have been important to you in order to be able to move forward into this new opportunity, this new energy. That's scary. And I see some resistance here with the Five of Cups, clinging to the past, clinging to what is familiar and known to you, because it's frightening leaving what's familiar for what is unknown. You don't know if it's going to pan out for you. You don't know if you're going to like it, if it's going to feel good, if it's going to be a good match. There's a lot of trust that is involved in this process. Go with your instinct. Ask for guidance. Ask for intuitive messages to come in. Even if you're afraid, if you feel like there's promise, if you feel more good than afraid, go for it. There's a lot of possibility in this path. I'm going to pull 2 cards of additional guidance, one for each of the paths, just to clarify. What else does Virgo need to know about path 1? That one. beauty. And I think this is more so about the ultimate outcome. The process looks like it is going to be trying and painful, but ultimately you are ending up with a beautiful partnership, a beautiful merging and blending. This could be even a merging and blending of your talents, of different aspects of yourself that have perhaps been disconnected, and now you're able to bring them together and express them as one. There's a lot of appreciation coming in through this card, a lot of admiration, other people admiring what you've achieved, creativity as well. You do have the creator here, so creative energy coming in. Possibility for love. I mean, there's a lot of flowers, a lot of roses, pink energy. And we do have the Two of Cups, which is a soulmate card. So for some of you, that could be additional message for path 2 for Virgo. What else does Virgo need to know about path 2? What else does Virgo need to know? 2 cards. We'll take them. Power and centering. Okay. The term having to claim this as your own came up for this path when I was tuning in and receiving messages. That's coming in here through this card. This sense of personal power and claiming what you want, claiming what you have worked hard for and what you deserve going forward. It's kind of like putting your stamp on something. Centering. This is going to be important, especially regarding this part of the journey. With the 5 of Cups and the fear, we need to bring ourselves back into ourselves, where we are not being ruled by our fear. Fear is an important thing because it kind of gives us that reality check, but we don't want to let fear run our life. We don't want to let fear make the decisions and call the shots. We need to be operating from a place that is authentic and true. So bring yourself back into center. Take a really long look at yourself in the mirror, metaphorically speaking, so that you understand where it is that you are and where it is that you want to go. There is holding back energy in this card, not wanting to let go of something that needs to be released. That's something that you're going to have to work on if you decide to go down this path. Releasing and letting go. So, I can't make the decision for you, of course, Virgo. It's going to be completely different for every single one of you. My hope is that some of these messages have stood out for you and brought a little more clarity and insight into what it is that you're going through at this time. I want to thank you so much for watching, liking, and subscribing. And I would love to hear your comments down below. How did the reading resonate with you? I love hearing that. So if you're interested in a personal reading with me, you can email me at cardinalsignstarot@gmail.com, and there's also more information in the description box about that. And good luck with your decision. I hope that you are able to make this with relative ease and clarity. So take care of yourself, Virgo, and I'll see you again soon.